I'm in the process of making a porch post, and as you just saw, I did not use the lathe with a lathe cutting tool when I was turning it round. I used a router instead. Obviously the beauty of that is that we do not need to turn extremely fast to get a good cut, because the router will do that for us. We can use the router also in conjunction with a template. This is pretty boring, it's just completely straight. I don't have the stylus on the back writing on anything. But it could go, both concave or convex, and later we can put flutes or spirals in, also following both whatever shape that template has. This is just 12 2x4s that I glued up. I guess that's exactly what it looks like. But anyway, they are 8 feet long. So you can see I had another extension put on the lathe. And I'm able to, between centers, make this 8-foot piece. Now that we have it up here, I might as well demonstrate fluting, meaning making straight lines along the length of the lathe. We will not have the piece turning at that point. I have inside of here, as I said earlier, 24 different positions that I can lock the spindle in, and so I can make up to 24 straight lines along the length of whatever piece I have in here. I've attached the router on the back side of the copier here, and I put in a straight flute router bit. I know it's not the most exciting, but that's all I have right now. Then the other thing that we need to do is to set up the stop so that we can start all the flutes in the same place. I have this little piece here with 2 dovetails that I just clamp over the dovetail way. Just like that. Make sure it's tight. So that's the beginning of my groove, and then here is the end. It's like this here. Again, I need to tighten this back here. They need to be pretty tight. So that's the length of the flute that I'm going to be making. I'll go back to the position here, start here. Then I can go in and I can feel the wood. The router bit is actually touching the wood right now. And then here on the front I have this dial here which limits the travel of the copier. And so now the copier and the router bit is hitting the stop and the wood at the same time. This dial here has 12 turns to 1 inch. I want to make this about a 1/2 inch thick or deep, so I'm going to go 6 turns in. It was 30 was my mark. Here another 30, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that's 6. So now I'm set for a 1/2 inch depth of cut. Now let me turn the piece. I started here in hole 18, so I'm going to go to 19. Lock that in place. And I'm ready to do another groove. just did so it's out, so I can show you what I'm doing here. Unlock it, and then here. Yeah, I didn't tell you, but I painted the I guess the fir wood here darker black so that we better can see the grooves.